Hey everyone, Matt Pisarcik from RazorEmporium.com. Today, to do a review of epic proportions, we're going to do a showdown between the Gillette red tip and the Merkur slant. Let's see who comes out on top. Okay, we are all lathered up, and not with my go-to. For 2019, we're switching it up to Taylor Bond Street Sandalwood. Now, truth be told, this has been a product I've been using at home for over a year. I love it. I use a Parasso at home a lot. And I thought, you know what? It's 2019, it's a new year. Let's try out a new go-to shaving cream. And Taylor Bond Street is a wonderful choice. It's been on the market for years and years. Made in England. It's a classic of the shaving industry, and sandalwood is one of my favorite scents. Very masculine, very traditional, so that's why we picked that. So you'll be seeing the Taylor Bond Street Sandalwood going forward for this year for our review videos. Now, to the meat of the conversation here, the heart of the showdown. We are loading up each of these two contenders with my go-to Paul Silver blades. So this is a butterfly Gillette red tip, also known as a heavy super speed. This is made in the mid-50s, before the era of the Fat Boy or Slim or Toggle or any of those razors. And it really was the reason that Gillette decided to make those adjustable razors, was because the popularity of having the light blue tip for mild beards or mild shaving, the regular flare tip, and then the heavy red tip. Those three different blade exposure choices did so well for Gillette that they wanted to make it into one handle. For our second razor, we're going to be using the Merkur Slant, also known as a 37C. This has been in production from a German company or Merkur since easily the 30s. I think we have a catalog from 1958 showing the Merkur Slant, and it's practically unchanged. So it also is a classic. These are both very classic razors, and both are addressing an issue that a lot of guys have, where they have a coarse beard and maybe sensitive skin, but they want a razor that's going to deliver a close and comfortable shave without irritation. So that being said, we're lathered up with Taylor, we're loaded up with Paul Silver. Let's give these a shot. Okay, my first one, the 37, the Slant. Now, it's been years since I've used a slant. Practicing my skin stretching. Wow. Just as I remember. I mean, literally, guys, one past BBS. And anyone who says you can't get that, or at least a near BBS, is lying to you. BBS stands for baby butt smooth, but you want that really close, smooth, comfortable shave. I have about 2.5 days of growth, and this is just mowing down the hair. Not even standing a chance. I used a slant for years, and I really, really love them. I think they're a great razor. There's a legendary combo, if you're out there, you probably know about it. The feather blade in the slant razor is the legendary kind of combination to give you just an amazing shave. Now we're going to switch it up before we get too far into it with the red tip. Okay. Pretty comparable. I am getting a little bit more resistance from the red tip. But not much. I'm also hearing it more. And a lot of that's because the head has these butterfly doors. Very nice. Honestly, guys, this is like Ford and Chevy. These are two classics here. Now this is not a stock red tip. If you notice, the finish on it looks premium. It's because it's undergone our razor revamp service. And that's a service where you can send a razor to us and we will polish it and plate it in a new metal finish. This is our premium Rhodium finish, very popular, probably the most popular finish choice we do. And we even powder coat the tip to match the original Gillette color. Okay, let's go back to the slant. I hate to admit this. The slant's going through the beard with a little more ease. I'd say 10 or 20% more ease of just kind of gliding right through it. So, if you look at the slant head, you ask yourself, why is it working the way it is? What is it doing? It's kind of like you took a traditional double-edged head like this, it's a straight solid bar, and you kind of torqued it, and it has this slanting action, and it actually does let the blade go on an angle. And what that's going to do is actually slice through your hair rather than cut through it. And I know those sound like the same thing. When I think of slice, I think of taking a piece of paper and a chef's knife and going right through it. I don't think of putting something down and just chopping right over it. The other analogy I like to use is if you've ever used a blade to take a sticker off of like a window or something, and if you just take that blade, here I'll just imagine this is our blade. If you take that blade and this is your window, and you just kind of go like this and you just kind of chop at it, trying to get the sticker off the mirror, it's pretty effective. But if you take that blade and you go like this, slice, it just comes off so much easier, so much faster. That same kind of slicing action is what's happening with a slant bar razor. It is slicing through your hair because as you pull down, the blade's at an angle and it's actually going to come across the hair like this. So it's a slice rather than a chop. And it sounds like gimmicky or sounds like, that's BS but I'll tell you what, try one out. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about because you don't feel the resistance. I love the red tip. I have one at home. And it's really nice, don't get me wrong. It's not like this is spam in a can or something. This is a great, great razor. But I always tell guys who have a heavy beard, and I have a heavy beard, and you have, that sensitive skin, go with the slant. Great razor. You watch me, I'm doing my skin stretching. If you are new to double-edged shaving, extremely important technique to learn. The more you stretch your skin and flatten it out and pull the hair kind of in the direction that you want to go, it's going to make for a much closer, more comfortable shave. It's also going to reduce the likelihood for ingrown hairs. Yeah. I'm reaching back for that slant. Trust me, guys. You know how much I love Gillette, vintage Gillette, and you know how much I would love to sit here and push and say, because we actually do. We have like 20 of these in stock right now. I would love to say, man, this is just the best one ever, and it's really nice. But if you're comparing the shootout, which is what we're doing today, I have to be honest. I think one reason guys enjoy watching our YouTube channel is because I don't BS. I'm not here to try to sell you on something or just say everything's wonderful in the whole wide world, it's unicorns and rainbows. I try to call it like it is. Now, we did do a video years ago comparing vintage slant razors to modern slant razors. We had a famous video called the Slant Showdown. And there was an Icon slant that was modern stainless steel. There was the standard Merkur, and then there was a vintage Hofritz or Coarse slant. And I think, I'm trying to remember back to my results, I think I ended up liking I think I like the Hofritz the best. But you'll have to watch the video and find out. It's been years since we did that one. But if you do find a vintage slant, congratulations, because they're worth some cash. In good order, a nice Hofritz with the original case, easily $100 to $150 if it's in great condition. Just the razor itself, maybe half that. But the presentation case on the old Hofritz or old Coarse is just amazing. I've been going through this whole process blabbing and blabbing about my razors, and I haven't even commented on the soap. Definitely a very, very nice product from the Taylor Bond Street, and I love the sandalwood. I gotta tell you, Pirasso is a great go-to, especially if you have sensitive skin and you want something that's widely available and it's, you know, a great bargain price. But for a little bit more, this Taylor really is an upgrade. It's slicker. It made the lather a lot easier. It's creamier. I had so much lather that I was just slopping it around and it was all over my shirt. But it certainly is a great product. And again, I've used it at home for a long time and very much enjoy it. I don't think there's one brand of soap that, you know, you have to necessarily be loyal to, like, oh, I'm a Taylor guy, I'm a Pirasso guy. That's all I use. I think that it's important to have a variety. I think it's important to experiment. And it's kind of like craft beer or wine. Even if I'm having kind of a mood for one or the other, like, I'm grabbing that sandalwood today, or today's a lavender day. And I think that's a big kind of difference that people experience when they get into this world of wet shaving, that there's options, there's choices, there's variety, that not everyone's shave has to be the same, that you don't have to use a soap that smells like deodorant. Go figure. That you get to choose, and you get to customize your shave, and you get to have your morning routine be different and interesting and something to look forward to. And that is something that's so cool about wet shaving. That's why we do it, that's why we love it. I'm just cleaning up my brush here. Always a good idea. Take your brush, rinse it out, and then I always take a towel. A little more soap in there. 1 second. So we rinsed it out and then kind of just wipe it on here. A couple shakes, it's good to go. I'm gonna put on my Pirasso aftershave balm. I really do love their balm. It's a great follow-up product to any shaving cream on the market. And I'm off. The showdown between the Merkur slant and the red tip, I hate to say it, the slant came out by a nose on top. I still love the red tip, don't get me wrong, it's a great razor. I just think if you have a coarser beard and you want that really, really smooth shave, I think the slant's a great way to go. Red tip delivers in spades as well. And honestly, if I didn't have both of them here, I wouldn't really know the difference. That's another thing. If you try to compare things, yeah, you'll see the difference. If you just use one at a time, sometimes you can find a great choice there. Okay, guys, that's it. That's all for Razor Emporium. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and comment. Have you used a Merkur? Have you used a red tip? What are your thoughts? And if you do leave a comment, you are entered in to win this, the official Razor Emporium black and blue t-shirt. Behold, in all of its glory. We want to support our channel out there. We're so happy you guys are enjoying the videos. And yeah, leave a comment, and one of you lucky winners will win this shirt. We'll ship it out to you. Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you next time at Razor Emporium for all things vintage shaving.